5:38, Thursday, 4th of August. Just waiting for outside Adam's house for him to come out, and then we're going to head off to Telford. We'll just be out any minute for GB9. So that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then immediately after, we're going straight on to the European Open. So we're flying out 10:30 Monday morning, so that should be a laugh.
At least I'll be able to apply to go on a mission to Mars. Experience, but I've driven to the sun.
Do you know, ever since the dawn of time, it's been man's dream to destroy the sun. What's up front? That was from The Simpsons, wasn't it?
Hank Scorpio.
Isn't it the one where Mr. Burns blocks the sun out?
Oh, that's right, yeah. 24 minutes to go. 22 miles an hour.
So, Mr. Humphreys, how do you feel about your draw in the European Open? Who are you playing for a start?
Benji Buckley.
My nemesis.
Your nemesis. I'm looking forward to it. I like watching him play. He's good. No easy game, is there? Let's face it.
No, absolutely.
You know, beat him and then
you'll be playing David Al-Qaedi.
Yeah, then beat him, then it'll be judged for
Well, you say that, I mean, if you lost and David Al-Qaedi lose, you'll be playing David Al-Qaedi on the loser's side. That'll be a lot of pressure to say in the event, wouldn't it? So who have I got? I've got Loho Sum, who didn't do too bad at the World Pool Masters, did he?
No, he did alright. He had a few standout performances.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, any old Wally could beat Shane Van Bonen.
Absolutely.
So
should have asked him for a selfie.
Should have. Nah, that's going to be a bloody tough match though. But I think, I don't know, you never know. Just winner breaks. Just need to not turn up and play like an idiot like I did against Mario 80. As long as I turn up and play alright, you know, even if I lose, I'll be kind of happy with that.
We're almost there though. I'm looking forward to this weekend. Didn't help me taking a week out ill.
Yeah, Adam had COVID last week, so he's only just recovered. We've only been able to practice, what, 2 nights?
Yeah, literally 2 nights.
Almost there, should be there about 9 o'clock. It's your first GB9 for a few months, isn't it?
It is.
Did you say 5 months?
4 months?
4 months.
Where do I come off?
Actually turn it off, oh my god.
Where? Oh, there. One. Round here, isn't it? This one?
Yeah, it's the next turn after this one.
Yours.
That's it.
There's a hotel.
Telford Town
We
Centre.
came up that way last time.
Yeah, I think we did.
Weirdly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had to drop David off them.
Yeah, that's right. There she goes.
Slip that clutch.
Still daytime-ish.
Well done, everyone. That was a good journey.
Yeah, wasn't too bad, was it? Ed's wearing his gear already.
All the gear, mate.
All the gear.
None of the ideas.
Bloody cold winter now. It must be what, 20 degrees, freezing.
It's really cold.
So, Mr. Humphreys just ran the table on me. Reprehensible behaviour. That rasson table always seems to be in bits. Ads, tell us how much you just paid for. What have you got there, and how much did you pay for it?
Well, luckily I got a free bowl of peanuts with my £10 double fucking... Excuse me. Let's do that again. I got a free bowl of peanuts with my £10 double Morgan Spice on it. £10! Does it do something that other doubles don't? 10 quid! I can't eat tomorrow now. What?
I swear that looks like that's spelt wrong just because it's in capitals. 2 AM. Just had a good old practice. Came into this tournament not feeling very good. Wasn't playing very well, but kind of figured a few things out. I'm always playing around with my technique, it never quite works, but I think I've figured something out and I started playing really well, so I'm feeling a bit more confident now. Obviously I've got this tournament, so tomorrow I'm on at 11 o'clock, so I'll get like 7 hours sleep in, wake up at 9. But immediately after, we're going, on Monday we're flying straight out to the European Open, and I'm playing Low Ho Sum, who's obviously a terrific player, so I really want to be going into that tournament feeling like I'm confident. It's all about if your technique's working and stuff. Obviously you pop more balls, so not just that, you get position and you don't overspin balls and stuff, so now that's all working. Touch wood, we get some decent results. I've got like a goal to try and see if I can get a 700 plus Fargo rate, so I need to try and actually get some decent results this weekend. I don't know who we're drawing against yet. They don't do the draw until the day, so yeah, hopefully I'll get a decent draw and I'll play alright tomorrow, but it's all on the day, isn't it? So yeah, catch you in a bit. Nighty night. Oh, it's 9:30 in the morning. I don't know where I'd like to sleep, but do have like another 20 hours in bed. Yeah, I feel alright. We'll go get some breakfast and have a shower, sort myself out. Hoping I'll play alright today, fingers crossed. Alright, we're on in like 3 minutes. Still, I don't think we've got a draw yet still. Potentially playing Adam, he's on the same group as me, 11 o'clock, so yeah. Not feeling especially great this morning, but hopefully we'll play alright, so fingers crossed. Let's go and do this, try and wake up a bit. Right, just played my first game. Who did I play? I played Christina. Not going to mispronounce her name, so I'll put that up on the screen. I was quite lucky really. It seemed like I didn't play very well, but she didn't play very well either, and every single time I missed the ball I basically snookered her. I think I had one break and run where I was getting so fed up with playing terrible, I just decided I was going to play at 100 miles an hour, and I think I broke and run in about 90 seconds. Aside from that, I just kind of fumbled my way through the match, but kept getting away with it. She didn't really get a chance to get going. She did say she wasn't kind of in the mood as well, so she didn't really, she's got other stuff going on, so she wasn't really up for it, so I got away with it again. Apparently I've got Benji Buckley in the next round, so I'll go and give him a hammering just to try and demoralise him in time for Adam playing him in the European Open on Tuesday. So yeah, speaking of Adam, how'd you get on? How'd you get on, lads?
Not great this time. So I started out right. I did my usual, went 1-0 up, and it was 3-1 down.
Was it Ryan Wissett?
Ryan Wissett.
Yeah, he's a nice guy though.
Yes.
I bought a bunch of chalk off of him, and I've just bought another 30 quid of chalk off of him.
The annoying bit is as much as he beat me, I lost it as well. I just missed too many easy balls. I was breaking down when I was potting well, and I was breaking down at the wrong points as well. So, and to be fair to him as well, is he wasn't uber attacking. If it was 50-50 or 60-40, then it was a safety, unlike me.
I find it so hard to play safe. I've got this devil in my ear that tells me to go for bad shots.
I'm a little bit annoyed at that one because that was a winnable game for me, especially the way I was playing last night. And I sort of called it last night. I was breaking so well last night, potting so well, and I said this will all go tomorrow. I won't be able to break, and I made one ball, I think, in 3 breaks or something silly like that. So these tables break all so differently.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, it's like you're probably timing the ball differently today. I felt like I went to bed playing pretty well, and then I came out and played like an idiot.
On to the next one.
I'll see you in the loser's side in about 2 hours.
It'll be just my luck. But there you go. Peace out. Right.
4:30 session about to start. With May's playing. Adam's out.
All right. Cheers, mate.
Simon is about to play on the match table against Benji.
To be fair, I deserve to be out.
Yeah, it wasn't your best day.
Bad day.
Happens. So you bounce back from it, and that is.
The next match, table 10, is Dom.
On the accumulating products and frivolous purchases front, we've got 2 new items. Number 1, I finally got my GB9 top with the name spelt correctly on it for me. But as I struggled with my brake, oh yeah, I've also bought another 3 of these Talon Pyro chalks. These things work really well. I'm really happy with these. My brake cue's doesn't really grip on the chalk and doesn't really grip the cue ball because it's got a phenolic resin tip and it's quite cheap and the weight's gone in the bottom of it. I was thinking about when we played the UK Open, when I was trying to do a really powerful brake and I was hitting slightly off centre on the cue ball, it was throwing the white off a mile when I was hitting like the edge of the one. I wasn't hitting square at all. So to try and counteract that, for such a slidey table, maybe I need a cue with a slightly grippier tip. So I've gone for the old classic Predator BK2 cue. It's the one with a sport grip, which I would normally hate playing with. I think for a brake it would be quite nice to try and really grip onto the cue. So yeah, it looks really nice. They've just reissued these apparently, so this is apparently a brand new one. So there's a BK2 and then we've got the BK2 shaft, which has got pro taper on it, and it's got quite a nice little tip on the end, which has taken that Talon chalk really well. So I'm hoping I can really grip onto the cue ball, and you know, if I really get a decent brake, really hopefully get through the ball. So I'm hoping, yeah, and I'm also hoping, like, because we're doing the brake box thing, so I might try and use the loop bridge and break off the table if I can get some practice in with it. I'm hoping this will help me do it. So looking forward to trying this out. My next match is against Benji Buckley, so I'm going to be giving this a go in that match. Thank God for PayPal paying free, because otherwise I'll be broke. 559 quid I paid from this. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Oh, I just lost our game to Benji. They were a crap game actually. Both of us played rubbish. I totally got rattled by the Rasson table. Not only is it like completely different to how the other tables play anyway, and definitely different to ours. At the moment, because they can't get the cloth, it's got like old cushion rails, but like a newer cloth bed, and it just plays so weird. I missed a few pots I wouldn't miss. Well, that's one thing, but like I just couldn't control the weight. Every time I played off the cushion, it just didn't go where expected. It didn't. Grip was side spin. Even the first game I played a stun run through with 2 rails and it just landed me in no man's land. It was so bizarre. I just couldn't get into a rhythm because I couldn't get the cue ball to go where it should have gone on an all shot. I was lucky to get as many frames as I did really. It's just a real crap match. Weird thing is I feel like I could have been playing alright. If I'd have played on an outside table I think I'd have played alright. I just feel like nothingness out of that. Just like still in the event but disappointing that is. It's just pants. I didn't even get going. I've got nothing I can look back at that match and be proud of. No, I don't think I played a good shot. Couldn't control the white, didn't really do any good clearances, just rubbish. Rubbish. And I had so many chances as well because Benji messes up a few that he normally wouldn't either. Ah well. Still in, can still win, but I have to get my act together because that was a bit pants. Played rubbish in my first game, didn't really get into that one. Break cue played really nicely though. The only thing I would say is that it's I'm so used to like my other cue, which is I'll show you that. So this cue's got like one of these fake sort of surfaces on it. It's also chipped to hell. And it's quite sticky. There's a lot of resistance on there. So when I'm breaking, there's a lot of resistance pushing through and bridging. But I'm kind of used to it. Whereas that one's so smooth, it was like really difficult to cue it straight. So I don't think I broke too badly actually, but it was hard. Yeah, happy with the break cue. Just not that happy with myself, but that's what it is. On again in like an hour, so time to eat some food I think. So I just won my losers side. Might be losers round 2, can't remember actually game. Beat a guy called GJ. I played pretty well, but that's a weird one. I kind of like in a weird mood where I just can't be bothered. So I just played like I couldn't be bothered. Which in this instance, my opponent GJ just didn't turn up. So and I potted almost everything I went for. Played some stupidly crazy shots, and I think that rattled him a bit, if anything, because I just had no. I don't know what it. Just because I didn't care, I had like 0 pressure on me. He did hang up a couple of 8 balls. He just couldn't seem to. It didn't look like he could finish anything off either. He was just seemed under a lot of pressure. So I kind of got away with one there, but. Yeah, I think my next match is 9 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to get all this gear off. I think my friend Kev's playing, so I'm just going to go and see how he's getting on. I think I was just so disappointed by how I played in that match. And I played like 10 times better a minute ago, just because I didn't give a crap and I've kind of walloped everything. Done for the night. I think there'll be a flyer on tonight, but I'm on at 9. I'm not gonna stay up this time. I'm going to try and be a sensible person, but we'll see. Catch you in a bit. I've woken up like an hour or so early. Rather than go back to sleep, I think I'm going to go and run downstairs and try and get like a little bit of practice. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and chuck my clothes on and go and hit some balls, see if I can get my arm going before the match. We're on at 9, so it's what, 6:45 at the moment. Play an hour, then go and eat breakfast and everything. Yeah. It's 11 minutes past 7 Saturday morning. I'm going to go and try and get an hour's practice in and then go and have breakfast. I want to get my arm going. Yeah, if I can be cueing alright before I go into the match, I've got a good chance. There we go. Right, time to go and play social. Starting to flag a bit, I need to go back to bed. But hopefully I'll win. Hopefully I'll win the next one. Hopefully I'll win the next one then. And then I can go to bed for like an hour at about midday. So let's do this thing. Oh, I think that game lasted about 15 minutes. I feel so awful. Oh, what's fucking wrong with me, man? There's something up. There's definitely something up with my fucking body, because that's honestly probably the worst I've ever played since I've been playing pool to a high level. I just feel so ill, and I just couldn't fucking cue the ball. So I've got such like muscle weakness or something. I keep getting this in the mornings, I keep feeling so awful, but that was by far the worst. That was the worst I played against the best opponent, and I just lost 9-0. They played with me, played really well, but I feel fucking awful. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't feel this bad from 5 hours sleep. I've got no reason for it. The only other thing I can think of is that I had one fucking Budweiser, and maybe I'm something like that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to see a doctor or something like that. Something's going on. This isn't fucking normal. Anyway, I'm out, so I'm gonna just fucking sleep for a while. Try and come back to life. Hope I don't feel so sick later. This is the second time this has happened at an event where I didn't sleep and I just feel so fucking horrendous. Disappointing. I had quite a few chances. I honestly didn't run three. I ran 3 balls like twice. That's the most I could manage. It's like I can't fucking do that. So my timing's like miles off. I couldn't play position. I was missing anything that involved. Missed loads of shots. I missed one that was like 3 inches away from the pocket. Oh fuck can you expect to play in a tournament like this if you can't fucking deliver the cue and you feel shit? There's something fucking wrong and I'm gonna have to sort it out. Right. I'm gonna sleep. We'll try this shit again later. Right. 12:43, Adam's on in a minute. In the challenge tier, so gonna go and give him a watch. Don't appear to be in tier 2 either, despite my horrendous match earlier, so that's good news. I feel a little bit better, but I still feel a bit poop. I'm gonna try and get some caffeine in me or something like that, see if I come back to life. I need to eat as well, I haven't eaten anything. But yeah, I'm gonna go and watch Adam's match now, so. Right, well Adam didn't end up playing this game. The guy never turned up, so got a walkover. I'm guessing I'm on at 2:15, it's 2:09 at the moment. I feel a little bit better than earlier. Still don't feel perfect, but got an extra hour's sleep in. Yeah, I got like the last match. I felt a bit rough by the time I came back to do the interview, but it started out really bad. I felt awful, but it got to the point like halfway through the match where I was just messing up so many shots. It kind of got to the point where it was becoming like funny because it's so obviously not the way anyone at that venue can play like that. So it's like I was playing with my left hand. It's so weird. I had such like muscle weakness and just couldn't. You can see in my shot that the little bit of footage Adam's got, I'm just not going through the ball properly. Never mind. Anyway, hoping we play a bit better now. Fingers crossed. Actually win. So maybe let's go and give it a whirl. Oh well, that was a bit anticlimactic. I've actually got a walkover, so I'm not on until 5 o'clock now. So just wait until Kev and Adam are back on their next games at 3:30. then. Oh, it's got to be quick because I'm back on again in a minute. Just had a really good game against Ashik Nafwani. I played really well actually. I got a little bit of run of the ball. I had a few times where I jumped the ball, get out of a snooker, or I kind of kicked out, or I broke and left the ball safe. And one time I jumped the ball and fluked it. But other than that, I played really well. I missed one pot, and it was from off the rail trying to cut one down the length of the table. So it was like a 1 in 7 shot anyway. So yeah, can't be much more happy with that. I couldn't have played much better. I'm just hoping I can keep that going for a few more games, and then we'll see. Certainly it's like I'm like a different person to this morning. We'll see. Anyway, fingers crossed. I've got a guy called Gabriel Vizilacci, which I've played before. Hopefully I can get another good result. If I can carry that form over, I've got a good chance against him. So fingers crossed. It'd be nice to actually get some wins back on the board. Touch wood. So yeah, catch you in a bit.
£624.
Oh yeah, actually it's a five down the rail. Didn't quite commit to that, it's a little bit funny on this floor, isn't he? He'll have to drop it in, isn't he? Yeah, he's got to play it dead weight, I think.
£1,040.
It's a bit off angle, this, isn't it? Maybe he's loaded. I don't know. I'm not playing rail first. It is a big target, but if he slides that ball straight down the rail, I think the 6 misses, doesn't it?
I think so.
So he's got to get it off the rail. But I think anything off the rail and it does the job.
That's why I think
I think I'll be trying to cut this back off the rail because it means that the white's coming down the table a bit more.
Yes,
He's
Tom.
played that nicely.
£1,248.
That's worked out beautifully.
the only thing that's happened now is he gets touchy on the turn.
£1,056.
If you don't land nicely on it, don't have to play it.
No, that's what I mean, not twitchy. I mean, you don't play it.
Take it off.
Oh, Adam's quick. But you ain't gonna have the money there.
Maybe.
Nice angle, nice angle.
No, these are really pingy cushions on this table. Actually, could fly up the table.
Yeah. Anything wrong, I'm taking the money.
Dead weight. Yeah, see, I told you that's floating up cushions. Pingy cushions.
£1,872.
He's going for it. He's lining the shot
Yeah,
up.
he believes in himself. Confidence. Oh, love it. Yeah, I'm taking it.
I don't think I could turn this down. I just know what I'm like. I've got this devil inside me. It tells me to go for the wrong shots. Get it! Done for the night. 2 AM. I finished my match about 20 minutes ago. I played a game against Gabriel Vizolace. Played really well. I went like 6, 7. I got to the hill like 3, 4. I think I had like 3 games ahead of him. Got to the hill, and then I basically just did not have for like 4 games. Even though I felt like I was playing really well, and I thought like any chance I was going to get to the table, I was going to clear up. I just didn't have a chance. Any time I come to the table, I had like a 1 out of 10 shot, if that. I just seemed to, which I missed all of them. I think I had like 5 shots, and they were all almost impossibly difficult. And I ended up losing because he played really well, and I just never, from playing really, really well and clearing up everything and getting to the hill, I never had a chance to pot another ball. So that was a bit of a disappointment. So I went to the losers side, losers round 4, which is what I played in last time as well on the stream. And I had to wait for the winner of the stream match, which was running late anyway, and it took a while. It was so I ended up playing Simon Gardner. I don't think we started until it must have been about midnight, I think. And it was a slow game. Well, it wasn't that slow, but it's just it was a tit for tat game. Both of us didn't play that well. I did some good stuff, but the longer it's dragging on, the more and more tired I was. Well, not even tired, exhausted I was feeling. And I started making a lot of mistakes later on, and he started getting better. Actually, he was much better later in the game. I was much better earlier in the game. So when I got to the hill first. I think I was 6-5 up, and then I potted the 1, but I was snookered on the 2. So I tried playing a push out. I rolled the white to be like the 2 balls on the bottom cushion, and I rolled the white to sort of leave a slightly awkward bridging over the 8, but it wasn't that difficult a shot. So he put me back in, and all I had to do was roll and hit a half ball on the 2 ball and like kind of split the balls, and there were some balls in the middle. By the time the white ball got to the object ball, it rolled over to the other side of the ball. Even though I played it with right hand side, it still rolled over to the left. So I left him a long shot, but he nailed a almost dead straight length of the table, blue. It was an excellent shot, and he cleared up. And then he broke and had a really nice layout, and I thought, oh well, that's it. That's another game where I got to the hill and I hadn't even had a chance to try and win. But I think he got distracted because we were last. Everyone was sort of waiting around for us because they wanted to do the 10 ball thing and the flyer, and I think he just got distracted by a bit of the noise on there, and obviously he was under a lot of pressure as well. So he played the 7 ball and he just underhit it and left himself a slightly funny shot on the 8. The 8 was quite close to the 9. He had to cut it. It's like a 7-foot pot. He had to cut it in. Maybe not even 6 foot maybe. He had to cut it in and kind of couldn't just roll it in. He had to do a little bit with the cue ball to get on the 9. And he just twitched it. I think because of the scenario. I think an hour earlier he probably wouldn't have done, but because it was so late, it was like 1:30. And then he left me like a dead straight. Well, the 8 was basically in the middle of the table and the white was about 3 foot back, just off dead straight. And I potted it, screwed back for the 9 and managed to roll the 9 in. So it's with 2 really similar matches in the end. I got to the hill with first and then got frozen out. The first one, I never got a chance. Even though I felt like in the first one, I felt like I was playing really well. I thought if I had any chance, I'd run anything out. And I never got that chance, whereas in the second one I didn't really feel that good by the time we got to the end. But when he missed that 8, I thought, right, that's it, I'm definitely potting this. I don't know, I really fancied it. I knew I was cueing well still, and that kind of woke me up. I was like, yes, come on, get into it, because I'd missed a couple of silly balls just from being so tired earlier, but that kind of snapped me out of it. So yeah, what came out the right side on one of them, the wrong side on the other. So I think I'm back on again at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna have to try and get 6 hours sleep. Probably won't even have time for a shower. I think I'll just prioritise playing the game, a shower afterwards or something. I have to try and eat something as well, so I have to try and get up at 8. But yeah, I'm happy to have won that game. That was a tough match in the end. I had a bit of luck at the start to get ahead, and I was playing better than him at the start. But I started flat. I really felt like I was flagging really badly. I was like 3-1 up, and then it just kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. It was so late. Obviously I had such a long day. And then he started playing well, so I thought, oh, it's going to happen again, but thankfully I won this one. So we go again tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll play better tomorrow morning than I did this morning, because that was horrendous. That was literally the worst competitive game I might have ever played, or at least since I've been older than 15. So can't do any worse than that. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to go to bed because I'm knackered. I will. Right, it's 10 to 9, I'm playing Vincent Billady. Got to leave my room in a minute, see you later. Got these Outsville magic racks which we just bought for a day, 15 quid. That's what we're using at European Open. Just got back up the club. It's absolutely like Sunday. We both left in a hurry because we wanted to see if we can get some stuff done because we're leaving. So we both lost a really rubbish game. I was rubbish because I was just too tired. Playing at 1:30 last night and then back on at 9. I just couldn't really play. So best to just leave, try and do a little bit of practice with a break with my new cue, and then ready for tomorrow.